Yeah. Here we are. Welcome to Legal Shit. We're here on another, what is today, Wednesday?
Yes, it
Yes.
is.
Wednesday
Mhm.
evening here in downtown West Palm Beach. And we're here with a special guest, Raniqua Gooden.
Yes.
Raniqua is
You're
going
doing
to
it
joining our
again.
show.
You're
Oh,
supposed to
oh, let
introduce
me
us.
introduce everyone. I'm sorry.
Good.
I'm Timothy Scholes, your host. I thought everyone knew me by now.
Uh-huh.
And and this is my lovely wife, Antoinette.
Hi, guys. I always have to tell them introduce us first because you
Okay.
never know who's watching which episode.
I got you. You
That's
never
They may
know.
just watch one episode and that's it.
Then they'll just know me.
A lot of mercy.
Anyway, Raniqua Gooden joins the show for a raw conversation about what real wellness looks like when life forces you to start over. After being diagnosed with systemic lupus, she had to rethink what strength, movement, and discipline meant for her body. And if that wasn't enough, she was hit by a truck in 2024, which made her step away completely from physical activity altogether. But although that happened, she found her way back through yoga as both, or yoga lattes is what you do, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Yoga lattes. Well, I'm going to say yoga just for now, but it's yoga lattes. That's
Yoga
what,
Lattes.
correct me, kick me or hit me. But stepping away from physical activity altogether, she found her way back through yoga lattes as both a physical and mental way to get better. So in this episode, she's going to talk about rebuilding trust with her body, why she added Pilates and is it
Bar fitness.
bar fitness? That sounds like anyway, but
I think it's-
sounds like a
You'll explain
It's a
it to
little
us,
bit
right?
of fitness with some ballet moves in it.
Should be
Oh.
a fitness with a bar.
oh
with
the
drinks.
the bar along the wall.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, like a dance studio.
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
I thought
yes.
like oh, I was thinking of a bar.
Oh, no.
I think that's a smart idea. Bar and fitness.
There you go.
But go ahead.
So bar fitness
Mhm.
to her healing journey, how mindfulness became non-negotiable, and why community matters just as much as fitness. And this is a conversation about resilience, recovery, balance, turning pain into purpose. Now, of course, some of you are probably saying, "What the? You know what? Does this have to do with legal shit?" Well, it has a lot to do with legal shit or legal things. Number one, legal shit is all about all things legal and lawyers, and we as lawyers sit for hours and hours and hours on our asses, reading on the computer, carpal tunnel stuff, back stuff, all types of problems. And so I would imagine you'll be able to tell the lawyers out there and all the other professionals who sit for long periods of time how beneficial yoga is, stretching, things like that.
Mhm.
Mobility is key.
Yeah, and how benefit it is to have someone to come to you and help you to stretch.
Exactly.
Yes,
Exactly.
yeah.
And also PI attorneys, people who do or,
They're
who
sitting
do
in
the
their
personal
car.
injury work. Their
Mhm.
clients are all injured and in pain, and they're looking for ways to get better. And we can talk about that. Do you work
Yeah.
with PI attorneys sometimes? And
Unfortunately, not.
okay,
I
well
have
maybe that's
a.
something you
But
would.
she's open for it.
I
Yeah,
am.
maybe.
I am. Because with my own history and, my
Yeah.
own personal things, I think,
Yeah,
yeah.
get close to your mic
Oh,
just so
yeah.
I can hear you.
There we go.
There you go. There's a radio voice.
Ooh. So yeah, with my own personal, issues that I've had and dealing with PIP lawyers, I think I should.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's something to look into.
Because it's
Yeah.
not just a lawyer thing, it's more like a person.
Yeah.
You don't
Yes.
even look at them as a lawyer, they're people.
Right.
And people have injuries. And if they have injuries, they need someone to help them, balance it out or explain it how to do it to them, especially that you have
Yes.
been through it.
Exactly.
That's the best part, that you've experienced it yourself. So you're
Oh.
not just speaking from, oh, I got a class, I got a training. You went through it also.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
And also, lawyers and other professionals who sit on their asses all day long for many hours a day reading. Like today, I had a mediation all day, and then before the mediation, I had a big long telephone conference, and then after that, I had by the end of the day, you're just worn out. And
Mhm.
so I would imagine yoga lattes helps with mental fitness as well.
Oh yes.
You get done a long day and you do an hour of yoga lattes, and you're probably
Yeah. It helps the overall body.
all right. Good.
The
And
mental,
we'll probably
physically,
get into my
emotional.
we're probably going to get into my horrible experience with what's a Bikram yoga many years ago.
Oh,
goodness.
oh no, I
I
love
would never do it.
Bikram.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like it.
Anyway,
At least I've never tried it. I can't say I don't like it.
The
I've never
heat?
tried it. I've never tried it. I always say no. But now that I have braids, maybe I'll be more into it because I
Yeah.
usually wear a wig and I'm like, I don't want to go in there and be all sweaty and sweat out my wigs.
you told me that was your natural hair.
Oh Lord. Ay, ay, ay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
But tell us a little. Come on, give us. I know we know you, but can you help the audience, let them know a little bit more about you?
Yes, of course. So my name is Raniqua Gooden, as Tim has told you. I have come here with many different purposes. Like first, like Tim said, to speak about yoga lattes, to speak about the body, the mind, health, overall wellness, which is now trendy. But it was something I've been doing before it became trendy, before it became aesthetically pleasing. And it's something that I probably will do until my last days because it has helped me so much in so many different ways to not only build my physical, but to also build my mental and emotional. Like I've been through a lot of different things. I was diagnosed with systemic lupus when I was really young. And then that in itself was a lot of ups and downs and having to relearn certain things and having to just go with the motions of body flare-ups and things like that, but also trying to stay within the right frame of mind, if that makes sense. And then like Tim said, I also was hit by a car in 2024, and that caused me to be completely immobile. And that took a huge toll on my mental health, like a huge toll on my mental health. You know, I think movement is something we take for granted. You know, when we're up every day, we're moving, we're busy human beings, and we are constantly doing things. But when you are forced to stop, you don't realize how detrimental that is for your overall being.
Right. I mean, I just had my back issues the other day. So my back goes out every once in a while. I had 2 back surgeries many years ago from a car accident while I was a police officer on duty. And they said I needed a 3rd surgery and I refused to get it. And so I retired. But as a result, every so often happened last week when we were moving. And so my back went out. But this one stretched me and twisted me and prodded me.
Aaron Mathis. I don't know if you know about Aaron Mathis. That's who trained me for stretching. I'm a stretch therapist.
So,
but I don't use it all the time because it's like sometimes people are taking your energy taken also. It's like it's so therapeutic that you have all this energy and this person that you have to heal. You're giving all your energy to them, and then they're good, and then you're like,
well,
you need to recover.
Sometimes I think it depends on the mindset too, because energy goes both ways.
No, but I it's in a positive way. I wasn't thinking negative.
Okay.
Because I love it. It makes me feel good to know that I can help someone.
Yeah. It helped me. I was having problems standing for not more than half a minute, and then I started getting that uncomfortable, just tightness feeling where I couldn't get rid of the pain. Whether I crouched down, sat down, stood up, it was just all the same. And then the next day I woke up and I was like, well, okay.
There you go.
The next day you woke up, a lot of mercy. The next day
like a new man.
Listen, I had to force him. Does your husband, do you stretch your husband or anything?
I do.
Does he fight you?
No,
when it's
he
time?
loves it.
See, this one, I don't know what's wrong with him. Okay, I'm good. He knew his back was going out for at least 2 weeks before.
Yeah, I did.
Before he even said anything. And I don't know when he's in pain until he's really in pain, when he literally can't get up.
Yep.
And that's when I'm like, oh my goodness, you're gonna make my life a living hell, because if you're in pain now, my mind is like, oh my goodness, he's in pain. He's in pain. That's all I think about, his pain.
Yeah, no, my husband's a good sport. He's been doing this with me for many years, my kids as well. Like this is like we're in it to win it family type of thing.
So do you work out of a yoga, or what do you call it, a yoga studio? Is that what the proper name?
At this time, no. I'm actually in the works of trying to get my own studio.
Oh, okay. That sounds great.
I'm trying to get a studio in Wellington. So we're looking at prospects in different places right
Excellent.
now.
Excellent.
I want to go back to the first part.
Yes.
Yeah. By the way, if you need help with your lease, I'll take a look at it. I'll be glad.
Business litigation.
There we go. See?
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So before Lupus changed, I come with my questions, guys.
Yes.
Before Lupus changed your relationship with fitness, what did movement mean to you? And how old were you? Because you said you were young.
I was very young. So I started realizing that I was having different symptoms when I was 14. Yeah, just moved here to Florida, freshman in high school, and I just started noticing my body was going through change. Coral Springs High School.
I want some more people to go to Palm Beach Lake so we can go to the reunion together. But
no. So I just started realizing different ailments in my body, and I don't know if you're familiar, but like in the state of Florida, unless you request blood work for children, they don't do it.
No.
They don't do it unless it's routinely or there's something wrong. They just don't do it. So first doctors like,
what? I thought even sickle cell and lupus is kind of the same.
No, it's not the same.
Okay.
No, it's not the same. Lupus is more of an autoimmune thing. Sickle cell has to do more with the blood and how the blood flows through the body.
Okay.
So 14, started noticing things. First doctor was like, no, you're a freshman in high school. It's stress. Take it easy.
Or it's
Okay.
growth. You're growing.
Yes, it's
You're
growing
growing
pains. Take it
pains.
easy. So it's like, okay, you take it for what it is. You don't know.
Because it's your doctor.
Yeah, you don't know. So time passes and it just keeps getting worse and getting worse. Then I started losing hair. And then it got to the point where I was like, okay, I can't take this anymore.
All the hair? Because I was looking at your hair. I'm
Yeah,
like, your hair is pretty.
Well, and to believe it or not, a year and a half ago, it was completely bald.
Wow.
I had a
Wait,
really.
why didn't you send me pictures?
Oh, I didn't know you wanted. I text you. Yes, a year and a half
Because
ago.
people need to know your story. Because even though so guys, I met Raniqua in the book club. In fact, Natalia and she was
A
like,
book
"There's-
A book club, because
A
people
book
don't know
club,
what the
the
book club is.
so booked up book club."
There you go. Okay.
And she was like, "Oh my goodness, there's another lady, or she's Jamaican and she's in our neighborhood." And she was like, "You need to meet her," because you know how she is. She's
Yes.
like, "You need to meet this person. You need to meet that person." And I'm like, "Okay," because I'm always the reserved one. She's always like, "Let's go, let's do this." And I met her, and I'm like, "Oh my goodness, she is so nice."
Thank you.
So,
I tried.
and I'm looking at, I would never have known that last year, no hair.
None, completely bald with
Wow.
lesions the size of like
Oh,
that big. Yeah, throughout the
Wow.
entire scalp. So again, like the resilience of the body
Mhm.
is meant to heal itself if you
Yeah.
allow it to. So here we are, and yep, it's all mine.
I would never have guessed. You look good.
Thank you.
Healthy,
Thank you.
good.
Thank you.
So, what made yoga the first modality that truly met you where you were?
So because of all the ailments that I was
Wait. Can you before we do that, because I don't want to just jump lupus. Tell us a little bit about what you did to heal and what, some of the things that you.
So a friend's mom brought me to my first yoga session,
Mhm.
and this was even pre-diagnosis. She
Mhm.
brought me, and she's like, "Oh, yoga is really good for the body." She knew that I was having like some different ailments, and she brought me to a yoga studio. First class
Yeah.
was a life changer. I actually cried after that first class because
And you weren't in sports before that?
I was a dancer, I was a cheerleader. I
Oh,
did it
do
all.
you know how to? You got to dance?
Yes.
Can you teach me how to twerk?
Oh, hey,
I'm sorry.
Wow.
I have a pole at home.
Wow.
Oh
Yes.
no, I was gonna turn that little way because
Yeah.
I have another girl that wanted to teach. I told her I saw her dancing at the Crave. Sorry, I don't mean to jump, but she got me excited. So Crave next door is a hookah place, and I met this young lady in there, and she was dancing. I'm like, "Can you teach me how to dance?" And I'm like, "Can we have a dance session out there?" And then I saw
There we go.
Raniqua at Polo. I'm like, then I was like, "Yoga dance session." What's the place called? What's this garden called?
Our garden.
What is it called?
It's a courtyard.
The courtyard,
Via Jardin.
the Via Jardin. I'm like, we can do a
Condominium.
yoga, dance, something,
Yes.
and it's just an empty space for the homeless people. So I'm like,
Oh, not for the homeless.
I mean, that's all that hangs out
They're
there
not
right
coming to the
now.
yoga
But I mean, if
classes.
we make use of it, then they'll go somewhere else. It's a dead space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, so I danced, I was a cheerleader, I did all the things. Like I was a very active kid. Like
Yeah.
again, millennial, we were outside.
Yeah.
We weren't stuck to the phones or anything like that. So we were definitely outside, and I was very active and into so many things, but I started noticing the joint pains, the body aches, all the things. And a friend's mom said, come to yoga with me, try
Mhm.
it. I had no idea what yoga even was at the time. I think I was like, 15, 16 at the time.
Yeah.
First class, I boohoo cried. I
Why did you
cried
cry?
because it was one of those things where the energy, the studio was amazing to begin with. The instructor was amazing. The flow, the energy, the positivity that was in the room, you could feel it.
Yeah.
And going through so much and actually taking time to move my body in ways that I didn't know that I could, and then breathing through it and releasing the stress and breathing in, the positivity, like all of those different things combined made it very emotional for me. And that was the first time, and it's been part of my life ever
Wow.
since.
Oh, wow. I always be like, yo, God, I don't want to go. It's so slow moving.
Sometimes we have to move slow. Life is
I
so
know.
busy. We're always
Lately
on
it
the go.
happens, yeah.
Sometimes we have to slow down and
Mhm.
realize that we have to listen to our bodies.
Yeah.
It's our temple.
Mhm.
So what's the difference between what was it? Yoga
Yoga and yoga.
Lattes and
Yeah.
yoga.
Okay, so yoga is yoga focuses more on the breath work, the movement,
Okay.
linking the body to the breath and things like that. Where yoga lattes is just a combination of yoga and Pilates.
Pilates.
So you get a little bit more of a workout
Gotcha.
So it's not as slow as Antoinette would like to say.
No, I don't like the slow. But
So
I
it's
know
not as slow.
if
So
it's
you
too
do.
fast, it'll tie me up too.
Yeah,
Make
so
me
it's a
fast.
balance. It's a nice
Yeah.
balance between yoga and Pilates. So you get some of the core movements with your core and engaging your core and things like that, like you would get with Pilates, but you also get a lot of the stretching and the mobility and flexibility that you would get with yoga.
Okay.
So you get both.
So what about barre? What did barre add after that, and why did you feel called to include your barre practice?
So here's a funny story. When I was
or what
first,
is barre?
so barre
It's
is
not a club, Tim.
it's a
It's not
fit.
a
No,
club.
it's not a club. It's not, you don't go to drink.
Yes.
It's another form of fitness.
Yes.
It's called barre fitness, and it uses a ballet bar.
Okay.
If you've ever been like to a ballet studio, it
Mhm.
uses a ballet bar that you hold on to and that you
Like that.
use to do your different movements, and it does incorporate ballet movements. So you're doing different exercises with ballet techniques,
Gotcha.
if that makes sense.
Yep.
But just to let you guys know, on the 30th of this month,
Yes.
Raniqua will be at the Jordan. What's this?
Via
place?
Jordan.
Via Jordan.
3
We will have we will have a bar though. Crave will be providing mimosas for us.
That's right. So,
So
we're
you'll
gonna do,
get a
we're gonna
little
do some bar workouts after the yoga studio. So.
No, we're doing it meanwhile. We're gonna get started. What you talking about after? You guys in this after thing. I should take a
Uh-oh.
shot and then go work out. What you talking about? Anyways, so you're gonna, go to Crave, grab whatever you want to grab. It's a beer and wine kind of place. But I told them maybe they can have some mimosas for us. It's Saturday. It's the last green market, and Raniqua will be here to
Yes.
teach us some
Yoga
yoga lattes.
Yoga lattes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Interesting.
So how has living with I'm gonna go back to Lupus. Strengthen Lupus changed the way you define strength.
So I have this saying where I say lupus is tough, but I'm tougher.
Mm-hmm.
I truly feel that, we're faced with adversities every day of our lives. Everybody comes from all walks of life. Everybody has been through something at some point in their life, but it's how strong you are defines the resilience within you. So we can say, oh yeah, that's a strong person, because they look good or they physically look strong, but the resilience is within.
Gotcha.
That strength comes within, that will to survive, that will to keep moving, keep living, that all comes from within. So my idea of strength, is incorporated with resilience and the will to survive.
Okay. Well, that's another one.
Go ahead.
I have a lot.
Antoinette always has lots of questions.
Yeah.
I mean, I need to know, and
Yeah.
and just going to polo with you and grabbing a drink and hanging out. You don't really get to know each other. It's like it goes by so quick.
Yeah.
We don't get on the phone and be like, hey, how you doing? Blah blah blah. Because we're fresh, we're new.
Busy.
Yeah. So, and it's good that if you're going to be working in the community and want to be a part of the community, you want people to know who you are. And this is another way for me to get to know one more of my book club, girlies.
I don't have any book club girlies.
You don't need them. I'm your only book club girlie. What you talking about, girlies? You don't need no more. One is good enough. You
can't even deal with one.
Uh-oh.
So you practiced long before what is this trendy? What kept you committed? Well, we know what kept you committed because you're the lupus. You knew that the strength. In fact, you answer it. What kept you committed to barre and
So the commitment came from, like I said, the will to survive, and I
Yeah.
knew that other than science and medicine, that there were other ways that we could heal our body, and our body was created to heal itself. I
Right.
preach that all the time, that if you nurture and take care of your body, it will take care of you.
Yeah.
So the commitment came from knowing that this works for me.
Mhm.
This makes me feel good mentally, physically, and emotionally. And this is something that I can do long term, not only because I want to,
Mhm.
but I get to.
Right.
And there's benefits with it.
Yeah.
So who doesn't love,
Mhm.
benefits?
And you have kids. And a
I
husband.
do. Yes.
How many kids?
I have 2 kids.
2 kids.
2. They're amazing. They're so
Wow.
amazing.
So so with lupus, how did that affect your pregnancy? or
So it
anything?
did. It did. My husband and I decided that we did want to start early because of
The lupus.
the lupus, and we didn't know what to expect. And unfortunately, we had, quite a few losses in the process, but God definitely blessed us
Yeah.
in the long run. My daughter was a preemie. I
Mhm.
believe she was born, 34 weeks
But
early?
you're a tiny
Ooh.
girl too.
Well, yes. So
Yeah.
in that, so imagine,
Mhm.
dealing with all these different ailments, trying to conceive,
Mhm.
finally getting pregnant, having different issues and having to see different specialists. So my daughter ended up coming early,
Yeah.
but just like her mommy, she's a survivor, and she was determined to push it all the way
There we
through,
go.
and she's doing amazing. Both of my kids are doing amazing.
Yeah.
And they're
Fabulous.
amazing
Beautiful
kids.
kids, too.
Thank you.
And I was wondering how long after you started yoga or yoga lattes, whatever. And how long did you take that you really started feeling results from it? I mean, was it instantaneously, or did you really start feeling like, wow, I'm really this is changing?
So to be honest, the first time I ever did yoga, like I said, it was the emotional feeling. So it came with the emotions first.
Right.
The physical came after. So I want to say probably like consistently, maybe about 6 months of consistent yoga practice, I started to see the physical changes.
Right.
But the emotional changes were immediately.
Okay. And I've, like I said, I've only done one yoga class in my life. No.
I did some Dance Hub, Fitness Hub.
I didn't know, and so I was. This was years ago, and I was banking at this bank down here where I used to have an office or used to work, and the banker said, "Hey, I go to these Bikram yoga classes. Why don't you come on over?" So I didn't know. So I had worked out that morning at the gym for a couple hours. And then went over to the Bikram yoga class over on Parker Avenue. I don't know if it's still there, but it was on Parker Avenue over here in West Palm Beach. And I was already dehydrated, I'm sure, for working out. Yeah, it was a little rough.
Yes. So the hydration is key, especially if you're doing any heated class. Hydration is key.
Wow.
Not even just before the class, but days before, making sure that you're hydrated is very important.
Oh, wow. So back to the truck accident in 2024.
Whew.
That's 2 years.
Yes, it's been 2 years.
And having to call that physical activity. I mean, you spoke about not being able to move.
Yes.
Can you tell us about the accident and if you're comfortable?
Yes, of course.
And
it's my testimony.
Just give us a run up from
the
day
I was
up all the way
minding my business, walking out of Home Depot, and a black pickup truck decided that they were.
Where you were walking?
I was walking. Oh, I wasn't in a car. Oh, I didn't tell you that part.
No, I thought you were in a car.
No, I was walking.
Okay,
that's not a hit and run. That's death. That's trying to kill you.
It was pretty bad. So I was walking out of Home Depot, minding my business, and the gentleman decided that he was going to not pay attention, and he hit me straight on. I flew across the parking lot, rolled, because if I didn't roll, his car would have rolled over me and would have crushed me. Unfortunately, he kept going.
Huh.
Thankfully, some good Samaritans in the area saw what was happening and started chasing after the car and was able to obtain the license plate.
Where was this?
This is in Coconut Creek.
Oh, man.
Yes, in Coconut Creek, the Home Depot for 441.
Wow.
So a young man was able to chase after the car, get the license plate. Unfortunately, he kept going. It took months and months of back and forth with the police station, the state attorney. Yeah, well, I have the video. If you want to see the video.
Did he go into Home Depot and all that stuff?
I'm not sure, because I was coming out. He was just driving.
Okay, because I'm trying to figure out, did he go in and then he came out, got in his car, and
possibly,
because I would think they'll have footage from.
Oh no, we have footage. Oh yeah, the footage is there, and it's in black and white. It's very clear. So after months of going back and forth, we finally were able to get them to put a warrant out for his arrest.
Months.
My husband went back and forth with the state attorney for quite a while.
Really?
With the state attorney after someone hits you in a vehicle?
Yes, I know. Florida, you should know.
I know.
Florida it's a very difficult.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't even expect that.
I
thought that was a clear cut.
No,
a clear cut case.
No, not at all. It wasn't at all. And he ended up getting pulled over for something else.
Oh, okay.
And the warrant was already out for his arrest. So that's how he was arrested. And obviously it was him versus the state, because it doesn't become it's not a personal matter at that point.
Yeah, it's because he tried to it's theft. He's trying to.
So the state picked it up.
What is that called?
Hit and run.
It's a hit and run, but with a bodily
injury.
With bodily injury,
yeah.
With a car, that's a weapon.
No, it's just
it's not like.
Not necessarily. It gets a little technical. In Florida, like you have to have insurance if you hit someone's car, but you don't have to have insurance if you physically hit a person.
Right.
What do you mean?
So you have to have PIP if you hit someone's car.
Yeah.
But you do not have to have bodily injury, which covers if you hit someone's
person. Okay, got you. So they care more about the car than the person.
So if you're gonna run into anything, run into some person, not the car or another vehicle.
Don't say that. Don't do that.
Don't do any of that.
Don't do that.
Oh,
Pay attention.
Yes.
Get rid of the distractions.
Get rid of the phone. Put the phone down. Stop texting.
So unfortunately, I had a dislocated knee. I had a hairline fracture in my hip. I had a torn MCL, torn ACL. I had a bone bleed that lasted very long. What else? I had 3 discs moved in my spine. I had some cuts and bruises, a bruise to my ego. It was a lot. It was a long healing process.
So from a person that was always used to moving, and that's what you meant, and now you cannot move because you need to heal. All your bones have to get back. Everything has to get back in place.
Yes, and I was actually in a leg brace that went from my ankle all the way up to my pelvic bone, which was very uncomfortable. There was no mobility in it.
Oh my goodness, how did you pee?
Like I would take it off.
Oh, okay.
It was very uncomfortable. Like you couldn't really sit. You could only be flat with it. So it was a very uncomfortable situation. But
lucky it didn't hit your back.
No,
that's luck right there. Because if it had messed with your back, that's life.
Yeah, it was a very tragic situation for me. It was very traumatizing. I still have PTSD for it.
I can imagine.
But God is good. So
yeah, because I've met you. How many months have I known you now? Maybe
quite a few.
Maybe 6 months.
Yeah.
And I look at you and I'm like, oh my goodness, she got her shit together. She looks good. I mean, she's coming, she's walking. She looks. Her hair is done. Her makeup's done. Her clothes are. She's on point. She's in shape. I would have never known.
Yeah. So I actually did not get cleared to start moving until January of 2025. Wow. So the accident was June of 2024. I could not physically start moving until January.
July, August, September, October, November, December, January. 7 months. Yeah. It does take 6 months to 7 months to heal.
So I could not, no medical clearance until January of 2025. And I pushed my limits. I did because
she was out in the garden.
I was everywhere. I even tried running.
Oh yeah, don't do it.
I pushed my limits, and I think the lesson I learned in that was that sometimes you got to slow down.
Yeah.
And if you don't, God will slow you down.
I would tell you that I pushed my limits with this boob. Yeah, it slowed me down. All right.
Yeah.
It took me a year to heal.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So you got to listen to the body. The body.
No, it's not that. It feels like you feel like you're ready to go, and you know the rules is just you want to go. Yeah. You want to do things, and and you're mentally thinking you're going to be fat. At least that's how I felt. I'm like, I'm gaining weight. I'm going to be fat. I can't do this.
It wasn't even that. I actually, psychologically, I would have dreams that I was like running, and like I would be sitting somewhere, my body would like jerk. As if like it just was used to moving. So it was for me, as soon as I was able to move, I was
that's why every time I call you, never home.
I was going.
I was going somewhere. I'm like,
I was going. So it's like it's one of those things where it really messed with me mentally. Like it put me in a place because yoga was my therapy, Pilates was my therapy, barre fitness was my therapy. And to now lose that, I had
Were you coaching then or teaching at the same time?
No, I wasn't. I was actually just training at my favorite place, Evolution Yoga. Shout out to everybody there. I was training there at one of my favorite studios, and I, was doing amazing. And I just disappeared for a while, and they were like, "Where are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, you don't want to know. You don't want to know." So.
And how long after the accident did you start getting back into working out, training, yoga?
So as soon as I was cleared, I actually used to go in like a little bit with my brace on and try to do a little something, just try to, do just a little something. But to be honest, it wasn't until about March of 2025 that I actually was like, I'm ready. Let's do this.
And they cleared you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
What you doing over there?
I just thought about putting you guys on live on.
Let's go live.
Live.
Yeah. So I actually, going back to the therapy part, because that was my therapy, and I want to preach this to everybody out there. There are alternate ways of dealing with things. And I know a lot of people, there's a stigma behind going to a therapist. There's a stigma behind talking to others. There's a stigma behind, being vulnerable and opening up. Like we all got to be tough. We got to be strong. And, as strong as I feel that I am, I know that I was in a place of vulnerability, and I had to seek other alternatives, and I did get therapy.
Yeah,
and that was the best thing that ever happened to me.
Yep.
My PTSD was really bad.
Wow.
I couldn't be a passenger in a car. Like I would always feel like the car was coming over on us, and
Oh, wow.
it would cause, whoever was driving to like panic. So
Yeah.
it just wasn't a healthy way for me to live.
I know
And
the
I
feeling.
knew I had to, for my overall quality of health, I had to seek other forms
Yeah.
of therapy.
I mean, I know how you feel. You see me sometimes when we go
Yeah.
through intersections.
Oh my goodness.
I was whacked one time, and I cringe up when I go to
Yeah.
intersections
Yeah.
sometimes.
It's tough.
Tell her about your back.
No, I was a police officer, and I was there was a big fight going on in the projects, and I was flying to the fight call because a lot of other officers were involved. So I'm trying to get up there as a single unit guy. And it was in kind of the warehouse district to go through to the housing projects in Atlantic City, and there was a blind corner, and literally I'm doing like 50, and this taxi cab doing about 35 or 40 came right through He never saw the stop sign and T-boned me, flipped me over, and I herniated and screwed up. I cracked my spinal cord a little bit and herniated several discs, and needed a couple surgeries, and so So now when I come up to an intersection, sometimes I feel that. Sometimes I just cringe a little
Now
bit.
I understand. I used to be, I'm like, what's wrong with you?
No, it's
That's how I act. I'm like, I'm so annoyed every time I do it.
No.
I'm like, I know how to drive. Leave me alone.
No, trauma is real. My husband, he would get a little frustrated with me. He's like, listen, you got to calm down. And I'm like, I know it's not you, it's me.
Right.
That's the only time that I say it's not you, it's me. But honestly,
all the other times it's him.
yes. So honestly, I'm just like, it's not you, but I knew I couldn't do that. I couldn't live like that. I couldn't live in that fear, constant, fight or flight mode. So I did seek therapy, and I was happy I did.
Good.
So anybody out there, if you need help for anything, for any reason, therapy does work.
There you go.
Does work, especially
now-
to my Caribbeans.
Oh goodness.
Mm.
Especially to the men.
Yes, to the men.
And the mothers.
Yes.
Goodness. The Caribbean mothers. Especially.
Trauma is real.
Yeah.
PTSD is real.
Yeah.
And healing is real.
Yeah. So was there a specific moment when you knew you were not just meant to practice these disciplines, but teach them?
Actually, yes.
Pilates,
Going back to being at the studio, Evolution Yoga, I was talking with a lady one day, and she's like, oh my gosh, Raniqua,
You're
I
good.
had no idea that she's like, you need to share this. Like your energy, she was like, your ability needs to be shared, not just with me, but with everybody.
Mm.
And so one of the managers at Evolution was like, hey, I got a class coming up, girl. I think you should take my class. And honestly, I had been wanting to do it for a long time, but I was always afraid my body was going to fail me.
Oh.
And I didn't want to. I'm one of those people, like, if I set a goal to do something, I have to go through with it. And I didn't want to put my body through something that I wasn't sure it was going to be able to go through with.
Right.
Mhm.
And I did it.
Excellent.
I think I did the Pilates training, I want to say in maybe May. And by August, I was doing the barre fitness training.
Wow.
Because you were doing this before, for how many years before that? With the lupus?
Oh,
14?
for many years.
Yeah.
Oh, I started doing
So
this.
it's ingrained in you.
Yes, I started doing this many years. But in terms of the teaching, that's
Mhm.
that's more recent because, again, I have a
I
story.
mean, teaching and
Well, I was an educator for 13 years in the
Okay.
classroom.
classroom.
Yes.
Teaching.
4th and 5th grade.
Oh, Lord.
Yes.
To teach Pilates or to teach yoga, do you need certifications from the
Yes.
state at all?
Not necessarily the state. It's not with yoga, you actually do have to be certified with the Yoga Alliance. But
Okay.
for Pilates and barre fitness, it's not as regulated,
Okay.
but it is important to
Just
get
like
certified.
with the stretching, with the coaches and stretching.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important to be certified, especially if you are in this with a purpose to help and heal others.
Okay.
So what's the biggest misconception people still have about low impact movements like yoga and Pilates and barre?
I honestly think, especially in the social media world that we live in right now, a lot of people are obsessed with the immediate results.
Oh,
And I
goodness.
think that the misconception is doing low impact movements like Pilates and yoga, they're not going to get the results they're looking for.
No, they will.
I know they will. But the
Yeah.
misconception
You
is
mean
that
it-
people think like, oh, how long is this going to take? Because if I go run a
That's
few
everything.
miles, I think I can lose weight quicker. Or if I go do this, everybody's looking for that quick way. And I think the misconception is that you don't get that with these, and you do. Like I've
Yeah.
always noticed
you
that
do it and you do it safely.
safely. Yes.
Because what you're saying is what I used to think.
Yes, you do it safely because it's important to realize that like our body takes time. Like when you're
Yeah,
making
Tim.
adjustments, if you want a 6-pack, you're not going to just wake up one day and be
You're not going to go to the
shredded.
gym and do burpees and jump around and
that's
think
not
that
how
it's going to happen
works.
so quick.
It's a process. you know?
Yeah.
It's a
It's
process.
going to be there right then and there.
Who are you talking to?
Oh,
It's-
not Tim. Not
It's a
Tim.
process and it's a practice. So
Yeah.
it's something that you have to be consistent with. And again, like I said, yoga, Pilates, bar fitness, they also come with benefits for the mental. You know, like some people can run and they feel like when I was a runner, like I would get runner's high and I would feel great and just be running through the street like in my own world.
But then not even the next day, the next couple of hours, I can't work. I'm tired.
Yeah, it's more
I go
exhausting.
hard like that anymore, like I want to go back on the computer and do all these different things that I need to do for working and making money, and I can't because I've burnt too much energy at one time.
So the low impact helps to find that balance. Like it definitely helps to find that balance. Like I always have an energy boost after a class. Like I'm like, woo, let's go. Time to clock out and clock into mommy mode, clock in, clock out to being a wife and doing all the things.
Yeah, I get it. So what does balance mean in real life for you? Not the picture perfect version, but you just answered it, the honest version.
The honest version of balance is like if we're being frank here, I do believe that our most valuable asset is our time. And prioritizing our time is the most important thing that we can do. Once you prioritize your time, you find that balance. Knowing how to say no to people, places, and things, knowing how to take time for yourself. Like I do believe like you cannot pour from an empty cup. So if you want balance, you have to find balance within yourself in order to give to those around you.
You cannot pour from an empty cup.
You cannot.
There's the saying of the
It's
evening.
impossible.
Yeah, you cannot pour from an empty cup.
So if you are empty, you have nothing to give those around you. So finding balance within yourself is the best way to balance life.
I just learned at 45, I just learned how to say no.
It's important.
I used to be like, okay. And now I'm like, after seeing how everything rolls out, I'm like, I'm 45. If that person's going to be for me and that person's going to be, family members, they're going to be for me. You would have been for me a long time ago.
Yeah.
So I'm quick to be like, it's not going to fit in my schedule right now.
Right. And that's important.
And I hold on. I make sure I show up for the people who show up for me.
Yes. That's important.
That's where I'm at right now.
And that's
45. And I know you're 10 years younger. To say no early, that's awesome.
I think she's 20 years younger.
Not even.
38. Oh, well,
yeah.
See, you look good.
Thank you.
You look good.
Yeah, no, saying no is important. Not even just saying it, but meaning it.
Right.
Yeah.
And knowing why.
And understanding why, not feeling hurt.
Guilty. The guilt.
Feeling guilty that you said no.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you're looking for a yoga studio.
Yeah.
You're kind of in the process of looking for
Looking around.
What types of things have you encountered in terms of, you're going to have to look at a lease, and you're going to have to look at some other things, waivers and people getting hurt and things like that.
Oh, I have my waivers ready. I don't teach any class without a waiver signed. Never.
Right.
Yeah.
In Florida, we live in Florida. People love to sue.
Yeah.
You blink too many times at them, they want to sue you.
Yep.
Never teach any class without making sure you are covered liability-wise. So I also have personal liability for myself and for those.
Right.
Yep. And then I also make sure everyone signs a waiver.
Okay.
I
didn't know that.
I was going to reach out to you and I was going to ask you about that.
No, I have my waivers.
So you have your waivers.
Always.
Waivers and insurance.
Waivers and insurance.
Can't stand insurance. Hate it. Just like insurance companies, but they are a necessary evil.
Always. For everything.
I mean, there's.
You saw what just happened to what's it called? That place, Roxy's.
Yeah.
Didn't have their insurance, and then
That's
just
at
a little
least
slip up.
that's the story we're getting so far. That's what I've heard. That, Roxy's at the street.
No.
Well, it's been a long-standing bar downstairs, like an Irish pub, but then they I don't know all the mechanics of it all, but they ended up buying or doing something, and they built this whole second floor or third floor with a rooftop bar and a pool, and it's absolutely beautiful. They did so much work on the thing. Structurally, had to change the whole building.
Santorini. It looks beautiful.
Beautiful.
It looks like
it's
a
great job.
You come down here and be like, oh, this is it. You go in that bar, be like, whoa, it's like you're in another
Ooh,
world.
now I'm excited.
It's
really
so
right
nice
across
up
the
there.
street. Roxy's
Nice
rooftop.
pool. It's beautiful.
Except supposedly, from what I've heard, I don't know all the particulars, but someone was injured at Roxy's, I guess, or something like that, and they didn't have insurance, so they were self-insuring.
Yeah.
And now there's a sheriff's levy sticker on the window now that says basically we're going to sell your building we're going to take your building and sell it and pay ourselves.
So they're working on their
So I don't know what's going on there,
right now. But what I was told, he say, she say, there was a patron that was there, a local, and that local grabbed a heavy glass and hit someone.
Might
So
have been.
it wasn't even it wasn't really their fault or anything like that. That's what I was told.
No, that
But because
happens.
they were in their
Yeah,
building,
they're in
in
their
their
building.
space,
Yes.
now they're suing that person and Roxy's. And Roxy's technically didn't do
You
anything.
got to cover your
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're just in your home, in your house
all the time.
No, and I would imagine for a yoga studio too. I mean, if
Oh, yeah.
hopefully you get a studio and you grow and you have instructors, you got to protect yourself, because
Yeah.
if an instructor screws up, it's on you, the business owner, because you
Yeah.
hired the instructor. You're liable, unless they're independent contractors. That's a
Well,
whole
most
nother-
instructors are independent
Look up.
contractors.
Look up.
Yeah, most instructors are
Oh.
independent contractors, and they have to have their own insurance.
Okay, yeah, that's good.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
True.
important. It's important.
like
Insurance
we
is
have our nonprofit, we always have to have insurance. Like even if I have a video booth, I have to have my insurance. The city always asks, do
Yeah.
you need to have insurance? I work for what is it? What's it called?
Where?
The school, the university.
Kaiser? No, Palm Beach Lakes?
Not Palm Beach Lakes. The state university.
Palm Beach State College.
Palm Beach State. There you go. Palm Beach State College. They needed my insurance. They needed
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, everyone wants insurance.
So
Everybody wants to cover their butt in
Yeah.
Florida.
You,
you
have
have
to
to.
in Florida.
In Florida, you have to. I'm telling you, you have to.
So guys, make sure you have your insurance, and if you don't, call someone. Tim can introduce you or refer you to someone
Yeah.
that can help you with your insurance.
Definitely.
Especially now that it's become more trendy and there's a lot of instructors out there.
Mhm.
I'm not sure if they know, but if you are an inspiring instructor for any fitness purpose, get insurance. It's not expensive. It's relatively cheap. It's like $20 a month.
Mhm.
Yeah, they're not real expensive policies, because
No.
they're very rarely used.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's when it needs to be used is
Yes.
when you
So the bucket is
hopefully
full.
have it.
Yeah.
What's the fine line, if you can think of one, between like general wellness advice you'd be giving people in a yoga studio, as compared to, does it ever bleed into almost giving medical advice?
No, I don't believe in giving medical advice.
Yeah.
That's not
Right.
my area. But when it comes to wellness, the best advice is your body.
Mhm.
Listening to your body. Your body will tell you what it needs.
Yeah. 2 weeks ahead of time.
Uh-oh. Your
Yeah.
body will tell
Huh?
you.
2 weeks ahead of time, it'll tell you,
What are you talking about?
oh, your back is going to go out. It's like, my back. It's like, that's what it does. It taps on you. It's like,
Yes.
The nerves is like, and you're just like, I'm going to leave it for later.
No, we have
tomorrow,
to listen
till
to our
next
body.
day. And then the nerves is just attacked. It's just in pain.
Yeah.
Because really, you're just cutting off the oxygen off the nerves.
Have
Yeah,
you
And I
ever
always tell people that's how they get in wheelchairs.
have you
and-
ever been in a class, by the way, where someone got hurt?
No, I've never.
Okay.
Thank God.
Have you?
I mean, yeah, it's track and field.
No.
In sports.
Well, yeah, in
Yeah,
sport,
you're hitting a
yeah.
hurdle, you're doing everything. Which is, you deal with it.
Most
I've had
good
a knee
studios,
surgery.
That's a whole nother ball game
I had
today.
3 surgeries.
Yeah.
all
Most
Today's
good
a whole lot.
studios, they're very, serious about making
Yeah.
sure that
Right.
everyone is doing things within their limits.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good. I mean, you talked about how many people in Florida these days, it just seems, they get a bump on their leg and they're like, I'm suing.
Yeah.
I banged into that chair in your place and you should have been there, not there.
I
And
hope
now I'm
not.
going to
That's
sue.
not so messy.
I know it
It's
is.
crazy.
But
It gets you'll be surprised. It gets ugly.
it does. You'd be amazed. what I
Everybody's
hear.
looking for a come up.
So this is what
Yeah.
I was thinking. I was gonna ask Tim about with the hit and run. I know you didn't have insurance on your body, but how important and
You have
What-
to use your car insurance. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Because even though
That's
I
what
was
you know?
walking,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
even though I was walking, I drove there, and I had to use my car insurance.
Yep.
To pay for everything.
And did Home Depot
No.
come to the table at all, or no?
Nope.
No, they weren't. Wow,
No,
interesting.
they were at no fault. There was
Yeah.
no blind spots. There was nothing. There was,
Hmm.
and I'm not that type of person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
I'm not that type of person. To be honest, Home Depot was amazing.
oh, really?
Oh my God, they roped off the area.
Okay.
They
All right, good.
like all my stuff flew. They collected all my personal things, gave everything to my.
Mm.
They were amazing.
That's good.
Called me
Yeah.
personally the next day
Wow.
to check on me.
Okay,
Wow.
No, they were amazing.
well, good for them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good for you too.
A little plug out to Home Depot.
Yeah.
You'll be
Yeah,
able to
you
get
know.
20% discount now. When you're
Oh, that would be great. Because it's been,
Some rehab stuff.
Yeah, no,
Some yoga
no, they-
mats.
Some
Home
yoga
Depot.
mats.
no, I end up getting the short end of the stick in the situation, if we're being honest, because again, he didn't have
Insurance.
bodily injury insurance, so there's nothing to cover me. So I had to
Mhm.
use my insurance. He had no assets or anything. So even if I was to go after him on a civil level, I wouldn't have gained
Yeah,
anything.
right.
Take his truck.
Well,
Truck wasn't paid off, I bet.
it wasn't his truck.
Oh
wasn't
my
his truck?
God.
Like it gets technical.
Wow. Okay.
It was really the short end of the stick.
Right,
And
yeah.
and I do believe that the state of Florida failed both of us, if
Yeah.
I'm being honest.
But what could the state of Florida do?
He shouldn't have been driving. He was
but
he was up in age.
oh, he was an older person.
Yes, he had
70s,
his
80s.
own medical issue.
Was he 65, 67?
He was older than that. He was older than that, way older.
He was
than
older
that.
than you, babe. Don't worry. You
He
can
was
still
way
drive.
older than that. He had medical issues that he admitted to, and he shouldn't have been driving.
Yeah.
And again, I prison or going to jail and going to trial was an option, but for me, like that would have done neither one of us any good.
Yeah,
Yep.
My only ask was
sad.
to revoke his license, and they couldn't do that.
They couldn't even revoke his license
could
after
not
he
do
hit
that.
someone, and he was having medical problems.
They could not do it.
Why?
They could not do it. I guess there's different law, like there has to be different parameters in order to revoke someone's license. Florida's an interesting state
It
when
is.
it comes to the legal shit.
It's like the legal shit. It's a wild west.
Wow.
That's why we have legal shit down
Yeah.
here.
So he wasn't supposed to really be driving because he's up in age.
Well, you can't say that because that's discrimination.
Oh.
So, no,
I don't
they-
even know who the person is. So
They
I
have,
doesn't-
well, no, but by
But that's
law,
what-
you cannot say that you can't revoke a license because of their age.
Right.
That's considered discrimination. I know, I learned a lot during this process.
I bet you
Okay.
did. Wow.
Yeah.
You have some more questions?
I'm still stuck.
I know.
I'm like,
It's
so
like, wow.
so you had to use your license. I mean, your
Your car
insurance, your everything. And what about when the lawyer, the state represented you?
Yes.
Okay, so you didn't have to pay the state anything.
No. Nope.
Okay, so that's good.
No.
Because I know lawyers can be very expensive.
No. It was him versus the state. So
Okay. Wow.
Amazing.
Okay.
Did he get a ticket or anything?
he did. Yeah, he got a ticket afterwards.
Reckless
What kind of
driving, careless
ticket?
driving, hit
For
and run.
how much? $50?
It wasn't even
25?
Gosh, if I was to show you guys the paperwork, you would say this was a joke.
I know.
It was
He
a
just
joke.
got a ticket? That's it?
Well, he ended up
It
getting
wasn't
6
his-
months probation. If that makes it
But
better.
he ran. He hit
He
someone.
said he didn't know. He didn't know I was there. He didn't
No.
see me.
Yeah, that's a problem.
And that his truck was high up, and I'm a little person, so he
Yeah.
said
No,
he
no,
didn't
don't
see
use that
me.
excuse.
That's what I was told. I'm not. It's not. That's what I was
Yeah.
told. That's what I was told.
Wow.
Yeah, I thought it was an excuse too, but
Yep. Well,
He didn't feel that thump or whatever. He didn't hear nothing.
he said he didn't even see the people chasing the car.
yeah. Okay.
was
All
he
right.
going
Well,
fast? Did he?
He
you wouldn't-
wasn't.
You wouldn't know.
but thank God he
'Cause-
wasn't.
Right. Oh, it would have been 10 times worse.
Yeah.
No, I mean, did he drive off fast? That's what I mean.
So that was.
What do you mean he didn't see the people chasing the car?
He said he didn't see.
Was it
them.
another car chasing him, or was they running?
They were
after-
running after him.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, got you.
Yeah.
Okay, they were
Wow.
running. Okay.
Yeah. It was. Again, it's
Mm.
definitely a life lesson.
Yeah.
I learned more from this situation than I've learned in a long time.
So it's not the pedestrian had the right of way. You need to look to make sure the cars.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, in Florida.
Here
oh,
we go.
forget about
Oh,
it.
do you want to repeat yourself?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, yeah. I'm always like, she's like, boom, walking across the street, and I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. Oh, they'll stop. No, they might not stop. You don't know what they're looking at their phone, and I've seen the results of high-speed cars hitting people, and
Yeah.
it's
Well,
not a
that's
pretty
what you're
sight.
married for. You need to stop me. If
Yeah.
I'm on my phone texting.
Or get
and
a
walking,
get a
it's
high
your
life
job.
insurance policy on you, one or the other. But
Ooh.
Well, now. Make sure you share.
But she
some-
does, and I'm
make
always
sure you
like-
share with my
I'm
mom.
like, I'm telling you, you can't trust what that person in
You
that car is
can't.
doing, because you don't know what they're doing, where they're
don't.
looking, nothing.
Yeah.
I'd rather wait for the extra 3 seconds or 5 seconds, let them go by, and then
Yes. I agree.
because I've seen the results of cars who are doing 40 and 50 and have hit people, and it's not a good result.
It's not.
It's not pretty. But anyway,
So what about the injuries right now? Well, you can't even, girl.
I know.
You have just nothing you can do.
Yeah.
It's-
There's nothing.
just keep going to yoga.
Yeah.
Yoga Pilates.
Do some yoga lattes. Yeah.
I mean, something for.
Oh well,
It's
No.
not. Oh well, it's just sad. It's like
I know.
It
It's
is.
No.
crazy.
no
No.
money in your pocket. Nothing, for.
Nothing.
Nothing. Wow.
There's nothing they can do. When you have like there's like a
What do you
saying
mean
that
he has nothing? He had nothing.
no,
What do you mean he had nothing?
Nothing to go after.
nothing to go after, right?
I know,
He had
but
his
took something.
homestead, but you can't take that.
Yep.
But fine, and it wasn't his car. It wasn't his home or
Wild.
his what's homestead anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to go into homestead
I
laws.
forget that.
Oh yeah, that's a whole.
I just feel defeated right now.
I know.
That's how I felt. I was very much defeated. It was a lose situation
Yeah.
for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least the win situation, you became a yoga Pilates instructor, and now you're helping other people.
Yes,
So that's the win.
that is the win. There's always a
Yeah.
win. There's always
because
a win.
you had to go through, even though you were teaching for so many years, you had to go through the rehab of your mind, your body, to be able to, give that nurturing to someone else.
Yeah.
And then, bless your family with all that knowledge that you have, because your kids, your husband, everyone looks so healthy.
Oh, thank
They look
you.
really good. And you
Thank
guys
you.
look really good together.
Thank you.
I see your little
appreciate
flipping and all that stuff. I'm like, did you learn that in dancing, or was that always there, or did you?
that. A little bit of both.
Okay.
A little bit of both. But in terms of the acro yoga, my husband and I started doing that together.
Okay, nice. I love it. It looks good. I was looking at your page. I'm like, oh my goodness. I wonder if we can do that.
What's that?
Let me show you.
You can do
Shit.
anything.
Oh, yeah, while we're talking, you can.
Yeah, let
pull
me
up
show
some-
you. Hold on.
Oh, Lord.
No,
If I can remember.
it's a good connection too. It also, like my husband and I, we have this thing where we try to do yoga at night before we go to bed
Oh, you do.
because it also allows for good blood flow.
Right there.
Oh,
That's us.
Can I show?
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. That's us in Hawaii.
That's it.
I've done that one time. No, that's it. I have it on my phone. I have a video of doing it.
This pose
Yes.
You've done
with
that?
someone with holding someone up.
Yes, that
Okay.
exact pose. and
Can
it
you
was-
do it? Can you do another pose where you're
it-
holding him
it
up so
was
I can
up-
change it?
uh,
So he can work on that
when
one.
we're done here, I will show it to you. It's a video taken from Inside Pistache, and
Oh
the
Lord.
girl who was doing the handstand was a former Cirque du Soleil
Oh, nice.
acrobat.
Please don't show that video.
No.
I'm done. Don't even show that video.
So, so I did that exact one because I asked
No, but
about
it
Just
is
'cause you
good
did
to do it as a
nothing.
couple.
Anyway,
It's
And I
very
bet she was
good.
lighter than me.
oh yes.
Yeah, to do it as a couple,
Yes.
to do yoga and to
Oh, will you do couple?
I can, yes. So my husband and I, we do couples yoga all the time. And
No,
like
will
I
you
was
teach it?
if I can get certified in it, yeah. It
Oh, you
takes
have
a
to
while.
get cert-
Yeah,
oh,
you
Lord.
do. For yoga, you do. And
Okay,
it-
what about yoga Pilates?
yoga lattes?
Yoga
Yeah, we can do
Lattes.
couples yoga lattes. I got
Yeah,
some
you
moves
do.
for
I'm not
you
worried about the
guys.
other stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I prefer someone that has been through it, because even track and field, I did not go to school and learn track and field. I experienced it through
Yes.
every day since I was 14, doing it. So for people who like even massage therapists, like, oh, I'm gonna go get a massage therapy license. These are certain skills that you just naturally do because you've gotten it done. Some massage therapists have never gotten a massage,
Right. That is
but yet
true.
they're trying to do it and they're trying to give it to people, and then people get off their table in pain because they don't know where to touch because they've never really gotten it.
Yeah.
They got a license.
Yeah.
But I rather someone that has experienced it, healed from it, and then now you can teach it.
Yes, I agree.
And how long is the average or the usual yoga class?
That's
Yoga
about
Pilates.
45 to an
45?
hour.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yoga Lattes.
Yeah,
Yep,
that's pretty
yep.
good.
I'm sorry. Yoga
I'm also
Pilates.
certified in hot Pilates too. If you want
Oh,
to get
Lord.
steamy.
Yeah, we'll be outside. It's hot in the summer.
This is not an X-rated show, folks.
But going back to that, it is important for couples. Like I do believe that couples should incorporate physical activity together.
You should do that.
Blood
Such a class.
blood flow in the body helps
Who has the biggest home? Someone's house in
spice
their
things
backyard.
up. Blood flow in the
Yeah.
body helps to spice things up.
Mm.
It's important.
I saw someone do it, and I was online. It was like couple stretching or something like
Mhm.
that. And I see it on Facebook or Instagram
It's
all
really
the time.
good.
It looks so nice.
It's very relaxing.
So any more questions? Sir?
I thought you had the question. You're the
Okay.
question person. I'm just
No,
here.
because she deflated me when she
I know it was
like
Aw.
nothing. Like you got nothing for being hit. So it's
Well.
like the questions to ask is there's no.
I got a
le-
second chance on life.
Yeah,
There you go.
That's how I see it.
I rather have you have some money in your pocket too.
I wish, right? That would have been good.
Yeah, some money in your pocket. Take a house. Take something.
Yeah.
I don't care. That was your life. You have 2 kids, a husband.
It was hard.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Hugs. Let me give you a hug.
Oh,
I'm so sorry. But you look good.
thank you.
You make it look good.
Thank
All right.
You have any more questions?
No more for me.
Real? That's it? That's all our questions? We
Yeah,
went through
because she
everything?
deflated us when she did not.
No,
have-
it's terrible.
I didn't know the story before. I thought she had
Dude.
I had a case. When you have no case and no one can, not even the state can help
No.
you.
No.
So
That's
I was
ridiculous.
going to ask a yoga question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Does yoga? Like I said, I've only been in the one Bikram yoga class that was 20 something years ago. And I shied away from it ever since. Does it involve the instructor like moving people or positioning people or
So it depends. I know post-COVID, a lot of instructors are a little bit
Right.
hands off, but pre-COVID, if you had a good instructor, they'll come around and make sure you're in the right position,
Gotcha.
which is important because
Yeah.
again, if you're just teaching and you're not looking around to make sure that everybody's doing the positions right, what good is it?
You might as
Gotcha.
well just stream it off YouTube
Right,
and do
there
it.
you go.
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. You got
Gotcha.
to be in the right position so you don't throw your back out, throw your knee out, or over rotate or something like that.
So when are you thinking you might open up your own studio?
I'm hoping before the end of this year.
Okay.
We should have, girl. It sounds like so much work. When I hear someone talk about opening something, I will never open another business. I closed my salon. I moved it in the house. I have a salon studio at my mom's house where I have the shampoo and bowls. There's no shampoo and bowls at my house. I just do hair extensions and that's it.
Yeah.
I will never open another brick and mortar. What is that?
A brick and mortar. Yeah.
I will never.
It's a lot of work.
insulting.
It's a lot of work. It is a lot of work.
Own it first.
But
you're a realtor too.
Yes.
Yes, bring that up.
Yes.
Yes,
I
you do
am,
real estate.
yes.
Tim does real estate law.
I do
Yeah.
a lot of
I
real
am a
estate
licensed
litigation.
realtor.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, we have some friends that are realtors, and I've known a bunch of realtors over the years, but it spawns a lot of litigation.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
how many
oh,
years
it does.
when did you decide to get your real estate
I
license?
got my real estate license in 2026? So I've had it about 6-7 years now. So about
Okay.
2020 during the pandemic
Yeah.
when I left teaching.
Yeah, because you had to take a break, but that's easier than it's a lot of work on the drive-in, but it's easier than
Well, I only focus on land acquisition.
what's that?
Where you acquire the land
Mhm.
and do the research for companies that want to build on a particular land.
Okay, nice.
So, that's interesting because I have a client that might be a good fit.
Ooh.
That's what Tuttle does.
Okay, why are you
Tuttle-
calling names?
Oh, don't worry about it.
Have mercy.
Don't worry about it. Yeah, I have a client that he looks for land
You
deals.
met him.
Oh,
Is that
have I?
Polo? Yeah.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, and he's always looking for land deals. So
Okay, so we'll introduce Stephanie.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't walk around, showing
He-
people houses all day long.
no, he looks for land deals, and when
Listen, I thought
then
about
he
getting. I did not
rezones them and then has
Yeah,
builders buy it, and okay.
yeah, that's the
bought
better
the-
route.
I bought
Yeah.
the license twice and never studied.
Oh
I
no.
couldn't focus. Could not focus on it.
I can take the test right now. I don't need the class.
You're a lawyer. You
I
don't
know.
even need to take the test. You can do whatever.
No,
you want.
I have to take the test, but I don't have to take the class.
Oh,
Yeah, we don't,
yes,
we're,
I
As a
have
lawyer,
read. Yes,
we're
I have read
exempted from
that.
that,
Yes.
so.
I want to brag. I don't have to take
No,
the test.
I still have to take the test. I'd have to pass it. I don't know if I
Yeah.
can pass it, but we'll see.
Whatever.
Maybe I'll take it just to see if I can pass it.
There you go.
Just for so, I don't want to take
It
another test.
goes back to, like you said, a masseuse never having a massage. So if you're doing real estate litigations and things
Mhm.
like that, why
He
not
knows
have
his
the
stuff,
license?
Yeah, because everyone comes to him.
Yeah.
Every time there's something going on,
Oh.
he's bailed so many people, even my friends, out of problems because I have a couple other real estate friends,
Okay.
and they have messed up, missing the deadlines and all that stuff. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, contracts.
Yeah.
The FAR bar contract, that lovely contract that everyone screws up on.
Mhm.
Yep. I actually we did a podcast on that, on the FAR bar
Yes.
contract, on all the problems with the contract and all the little things you got to really be careful
Yeah.
of. You miss a deadline. I tell the story. The one case I had, we missed the buyer ended up missing a deadline to cancel, and it ended up in a trial. We won, kept a $500,000 deposit, and then we won the appeal. So they lost because their lawyer didn't serve the cancellation papers in time. The guy lost $500,000 plus what his lawyers charged him. And then he turned around when we were signing the settlement papers and hired me.
Oh, there you
And
go.
I've been his lawyer for 20 something years.
That's how it works sometimes.
If you're good, you're good. That's all that matters.
Yes, that's all that matters sometimes.
But anyway, all right.
So guys, just let you know, we will have Raniqua on the 30th right out here. So if you're going, so it'll be a great treat because we have the farmers market that's going on.
It's always busy.
Mm-hmm. So in between you can go to the farmers market. Farmers market starts around 8:00. And then Raniqua starts at 10. You can come into the, what's this, Yarde d'Avon. You see why I couldn't take the test?
Via Jardin
Beer Jardin.
at 330 Clematis Street.
Yes.
It's
It's right next to the Go ahead, sorry.
Or right next door, is it Jimmy John's?
No, right next to the podcast.
Oh, well, it is. It's right out here. It's right out here.
Yeah.
It's right
And what are you going to be doing?
podcast
You're going to be
studio.
doing a
Yoga
class?
Lattes.
Yeah,
A Yoga
Yoga
Lattes
Lattes
class.
class.
And bring your own mats?
Yeah, bring your own
So
mats.
guys, bring your own mats.
Bring a
Um,
DYOM.
yeah, bring some water. And
Bring
we
a
have,
friend.
yeah, please bring a friend because maybe she can sneak in a little couple stretching or couple something afterwards, you know? So bring your friend.
And then we have a mimosas after.
So not
some
after
people be doing them before,
mimosas.
but
So we have Crave next door and we have the Kava bar. And they will, and then there's a tattoo place here too. So if you want to get
Oh, get a tattoo. And you can always stop at my law firm for a glass of
Yeah.
wine because we have a nice wine.
No,
collection.
we're not doing that. We're not doing that. I'm trying to support the business around the location.
I was hoping I was going to charge for it for crying out loud.
You can't charge for enough. A lot of mercy.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
It's a-
so Crave, they'll be doing mimosas. So come and grab a glass of mimosa from Crave before the your yoga lattes and or a kava bar or grab something from the kava bar. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah. And then we're thinking. You saw the little the TikTok I sent you, right?
Which one?
I sent it to in the group. I'm like, maybe we can do a little because I have a lot of gift bags still from my.
Ooh.
Maybe we can do a giveaway. So we're thinking about doing a little giveaway. I'm making up as I
that's
go along.
good.
Do a little giveaway. Maybe we can get some different things from the local businesses, like I've been wanting to do for the longest. And do a little giveaway out here.
So that's the 30th of this month.
The 30th of this
that a
month.
Saturday?
It's the
That's a
last
Saturday.
day of the
Green market.
Green market.
I'm not going to say anything about that. I love the green market.
I do too. It brings people down. Some people don't because it takes away from the businesses a
No,
little
it's
bit.
just a lot of
But it's
traffic.
more people than normal.
Oh, a
The
huge
Saturdays
amount of
get
people.
dead.
Okay.
Like after the green market's over, the Saturdays are a little slow. There's not enough entertainment on the downtown
Yeah.
area to keep them.
And it
So,
keeps
but
growing,
the green
by the way.
market does bring more people out.
Very good.
Yeah.
So
It
we'll be
takes-
here
it
at
ta-
10 and the green market starts at
8 o'clock.
8 a.m.
So
Yeah,
just make
so-
sure you come in. Parking. What's the city parking is the best parking to be at.
Yeah.
Yeah. So tell a friend, share this podcast. If you need one-on-one, Raniqua, especially the lawyers, if you guys need help from her, she's really good.
Yeah.
Especially that she's experienced it
There you
from
go.
recovering herself from bodily injury.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How much does a yoga mat cost?
It depends.
Lot of mercy.
It depends. You can get some as cheap as $5, and you
Yeah.
can get some as expensive as $500.
$5. Where's the
Wow.
$5? Where's
I
there
think
five?
Five Below sells like some yoga mat.
Is it like the dollar store now where it went to $125?
Wow.
Five Below, it might be
Possibly.
$10.
Yeah, it might be about $10.
Yeah,
now.
there's no $5 yoga.
So I always see
That's
the people
amazing.
walking downtown with the yoga mats.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a
We have a
that yoga
store.
mat is $19.
Yoga
that
place
you
right
see
down the
them
street
walking
here.
around with.
Yeah.
If it's a $5 yoga mat, it might be this thin.
Yeah.
You might as well just sit on the concrete.
Yeah, right.
And does that help with the better mats?
It does,
Yeah,
especially if you
cushion.
have like ailments, especially with your
And if you
knees.
don't have enough muscles for your bones,
Your
you don't
knees,
want
your
bones to get in,
wrists.
yeah.
I've had two knee replacements each knee. So when I get down, it's like
Yeah,
piece
so
of-
you need
it's like
thicker
a
mat.
metal, which is
Okay.
the knee, and you put it on a hard floor. It's like your skin is stuck between two pieces of metal, so
Ooh.
it's not pleasant. So
No, you want a nice, decent sized mat.
nice, 2.5 inches thick.
So can you tell the people your company name, your everything?
So I've owned a company called Grow Me Essentially for many years, since 2016. And we've decided to expand that from just Grow Me Essentially and creating hair care and skincare to now Grow Me Essentially Fitness, also known as GME Fitness.
Oh,
So
you do hair. I didn't know you did hair care
I
and
did.
skincare. Oh, we might be talking in the future.
Yeah.
I'm working on my my ADHD and all that stuff all clicked out. My catalog.
Yeah.
I'm working on my catalog. Maybe you can jump in my catalog.
So I started that in
Yeah.
2016, and now we're just going to expand on the business. And
Excellent.
We're going to
All right.
keep growing essentially.
Well, hopefully, eventually, once I don't know if that's all finished as yet.
It's in the works.
It's in the works. Once you get that in the works, we can come on and talk about
Yeah.
what it takes to do a hairline or
Oh, it
hair products line, whatever it is, and talk about all because there has to be legal aspects to that,
Oh,
especially
yeah.
the chemicals that you're putting in someone's head,
Yeah,
or
it's a
you
lot.
know, and because it's gonna leak down and touch your face and your neck and
Yeah.
all these different things. So
It's a lot of science behind it too.
yeah. All
Well,
right.
well, Raniqua,
So-
thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you for having me.
It's great to learn a little bit more about yoga and how it can help us sitting lawyers that sit for 8, 9, 10 hours a day and have back issues. And, I try to stand up every 4 or 5 hours just to stretch, but
Mhm.
there's sometimes I just sit there for hours and hours and hours.
That's why you always see people walking like this. They've been sitting for so
Yeah.
long because that's their job that their body cannot straighten
Yeah.
out anymore.
Well, they have desks where you can actually like stand up.
But do they
Yeah.
get it? Do they do
This
it?
is you can
This-
raise and lower this one.
Yeah.
Oh, see, there you
And
go.
mine
purposely got
upstairs, I
this
can do
one.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's important.
Yeah.
Mine upstairs, I can raise and lower it.
But do you use it?
Not too much.
Oh.
Although I do still use your a little massager. You hook onto the chair and just sit there, and
Yeah.
for 5 or 10 minutes, I'll sit there and do a little back massage.
Oh, that's good. Red light therapy is good too.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, my brother has red light therapy in his.
I have it right next to the bed. We haven't used it on our face yet. I have not used it
Oh
once.
my lord.
Twice.
Okay. All right.
I
Well.
used it once. I haven't used it twice. Okay, so what we're gonna do before when we're saying goodbye, we're gonna be like, what is it? It's not just talk, it's legal shit.
Yeah.
So when he does that, we're just gonna say legal shit afterwards.
Okay.
Just it's the closing out part.
All right. Well,
Let's
thank
do
you
it.
so much for coming. We really appreciate it. We
Yes.
look forward to seeing you again, April 30th at 10 o'clock.
Yes.
May.
May. I'm sorry.
Oh.
It's already.
We're in
it's
May.
already-
I'm like,
we're in
yeah.
May.
We're in May. We're in May.
May 30th,
May 30th at 10
10
o'clock.
10
a.m.
a.m.
Right here at 330 Clematis via Jardin. And we're going to have a yoga class,
Yeah.
Yoga Lattes.
yoga Pilates class.
Pilates, yeah.
And who knows what else? Some
So
mimosas.
bring your mat, bring your water, and
a
bring,
friend.
and bring appetite to drink some mimosas.
There you go.
Or kava.
All right. So great. It's been great talking to you all. And remember, it's not just talk, it's
Legal
legal
shit.
Bye.
Bye.